With 2026 mere hours away, it's that time of year again where we get to be a bit retrospective and take a look back at the past year in video games. 2025 was supposed to be the year we got our hands on GTA 6, but while that didn't happen, it was still a brilliant year for video games and a great year for video game Easter eggs. Let's head all the way back to February and the release of my personal game of the year, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Kingdom Come 2 was easily my favourite game of the year, and it also had the best Easter eggs of the year too. There is such a wide variety of Easter eggs to be found, it's hard just to pick a favourite. Many of these secrets hide at the edges of the map, such as this crashed UFO. There's even a chance you'll run into the pilots of that UFO, as hidden in a bush are two aliens, which themselves are a reference to the fake alien bodies that we saw in Mexico. If you're not into sci-fi, maybe fairy tale Easter eggs are more your thing. East of Gutenberg, in a small pond, you can find the skeleton of a mermaid. In its hand, a fork, a reference to Disney's The Little Mermaid. For another Disney princess, you may come across a cabin in the woods. This cabin is home to 7 dwarfs. Inside, a woman is found dead alongside a poisoned apple. This is, of course, a reference to Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. One final fairy tale Easter egg, and a favourite of mine, is seen outside the walls of Gutenberg, where in a bush you can find a small cat holding a sword and wearing boots. This game literally has Easter eggs for everyone. Movie lovers can find Harry Potter stuck in a tree, complete with a golden snitch in his mouth. Meanwhile, gaming fans will likely recognise the corpse of Let Me Solo Her, famed player of Elden Ring. And what game would be complete without its very own Dark Souls bonfire? I genuinely love the Easter eggs in this game, so much so that it's really hard to choose a favourite. I did think that it might have been the Fallen Angel, but I have to say that the secret developer room just takes the cake by a little bit. I'm not really sure how you make a skeleton so emotive, but this Easter egg does it beautifully about 10 times over. I'm currently sitting on a huge cache of every Easter egg in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, so if you think that's a video that you'd like to see and worth me releasing, then please let me know in the comments below. Jumping ahead to March now, the next game we covered in 2025 was Assassin's Creed Shadows. This was nowhere near as interesting as Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but there were still a few notable Easter eggs, including, of course, another Dark Souls bonfire. Some of the other Easter eggs came from achievements, like this one, unlocked for kicking an enemy off a ledge, referencing the movie 300. In a similar vein, by shooting an arrow into an enemy's knee, you'll get the Adventurer achievement, a reference to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Continuing on through the year now, we come to May, which gave us Doom: The Dark Ages. Doom games usually have pretty great Easter eggs, but I'll have to say it was a pretty weak showing this year. The best thing by far was a cape-wearing skeleton found in an inaccessible room. But to be honest, beyond some wanted posters featuring the game devs, a returning Terminator Easter egg, and of course the dope fish, that's kind of it for this game. In a stark contrast to Doom the Dark Ages, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 came out swinging in July with some absolutely brilliant Easter eggs. Let's first head over to Movie Studio, where we can find a manhole cover emanating a green glow. Around it, we can find an empty pizza box and a rat running around with a slice of pizza. This is already a brilliant Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles Easter egg, but it gets a whole lot better if we jump down into the manhole. This whole secret area is themed around the turtles, including portraits and graffiti of the 4 turtles, weapons mounted on the walls, and of course, plenty more pizza. A similar Easter egg is seen on Skater Island. Just off the pirate ship's bow, in the ocean, you can spot a sign for Bikini Bottom, and just beside it, the town itself. Of course, this is a reference to SpongeBob SquarePants. And just like the Ninja Turtles Easter egg, there's a hidden layer to this, which you can see by simply jumping off the bow and landing as close to the Bikini Bottom sign as possible. This incredible location has so many SpongeBob Easter eggs, it's crazy. From the 3 main houses and the Krusty Krab in the distance, to the Krabby Patty on the floor. This is a must-see Easter egg for any fan of SpongeBob. There are plenty more Easter eggs to find in Pro Skater 3 and 4, like the Doomslayer in Tokyo, or the Neversoft logo in Pinball. A personal favourite of mine though is seen on Suburbia, where in a few spots around the map, you can find TVs playing the 1968 George Romero classic, Night of the Living Dead. September brought us Dying Light: The Beast. I have talked extensively about this game and its Easter eggs, so I'm sure you're all getting sick of it by now. So I promise, I'll keep it brief. There's well over 50 Easter eggs in this game. We've got yet another Skyrim arrow in the knee Easter egg, another reference to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and another reference to Terminator, although this is probably my favourite Terminator Easter egg I've seen. The game also has tons of secret Easter egg weapons, from God of War's Leviathan Axe, Gordon Freeman's crowbar, the return of EXP Caliber, and the last hand of Glover, which does, well, this. Continuing on from Dying Light 2, some of the Beast's Easter eggs also take the form of hidden challenges. One returns straight from Dying Light 2, being the bicycle race, but a wholly new Easter egg is the Combine Harvester Challenge, which allows you to fill every zombie slayer's dreams and mince the undead in a Combine Harvester. I genuinely wasn't exaggerating when I said there were over 50 Easter eggs in this game, though if you'd like to see them all for yourself, just click the link on screen now and watch my all Dying Like the Beast Easter eggs video. And there we have it. That was our rundown of video game Easter eggs in 2025. Honestly, for the rest of the year, I've just kind of been obsessed with Arc Raiders. I did play Battlefield 6 and Black Ops 7, but nothing in those games really stuck with me. Arc Raiders is, unfortunately, Easter egg free, aside from some links to the finals. I've only really included Easter eggs in this video from games I've actually played and covered this year, so this is by no means an extensive list of the best Easter eggs of 2025. So I would absolutely love it if you would share with me your favourite Easter eggs and secrets of the year that I've likely never even heard of. It's been a really interesting year for the channel. We've had a lot of hard times and a few great successes that I'm hoping we'll build on in 2026. I'm making a pledge right now that I'm going to put my 100% into the channel this year. I've really found a renewed passion for making videos again, and I hope you'll stick around to see that for yourself. I hope you all have a wonderful New Year's celebration, and I wish you all the luck and fortune in 2026. I'll see you all on the other side.